A computer can calculate billions of equations per second, so why does it struggle with a blurry picture of a bus? CAPTCHA doesn't just care if you click the right box. It is quietly watching how you move, how long you pause, and whether your actions feel organic or automated. When a human moves a mouse, the path is not smooth or perfectly straight. There are tiny jitters, slight hesitations, and changes in speed, little signs of uncertainty that come naturally. Bots, on the other hand, often glide in flawless lines or click with mechanical precision, never missing a beat. A real user might hover over a square, hesitate, or even move off the grid for a moment before making a choice. The system tracks these patterns, velocity, micro pauses, even if you switch tabs or scroll unexpectedly. All of these signals blend together to create a behavioral fingerprint. The result is not just a pass or fail, it is a hidden score weighing the authenticity of your every move. For most people, the process is invisible and effortless, but for a script, mimicking the quirks of human behavior is a much harder puzzle than spotting a bus in a blurry photo. Computers see pixels, humans see context. To a computer, every image is just a spreadsheet, a grid where each cell holds a number for color or brightness. If you show a computer a photo of a cat, it doesn't see fur, whiskers, or a curled tail. It sees thousands of values to compare, add, or subtract. That's why even the most powerful AI can stumble on images that seem obvious to people. Take a blurry traffic light hidden behind tree branches. A computer scans the pixels and might miss the shape entirely, or mistake a red balloon for a stop signal. If part of a bus is blocked by a street sign, the software may fail to recognize it, while a person fills in the missing pieces without thinking. Change the angle, add a shadow, or introduce a bit of blur, and the computer's confidence drops. Humans, on the other hand, use experience and context, knowing that a yellow rectangle on a street probably means a crosswalk sign, even if only half is visible. Adversarial tweaks, tiny changes in the pixels, can fool AI into mislabeling a stop sign as a speed limit. But people are almost never tricked by these small distortions. The secret advantage is that humans bring a lifetime of real-world knowledge to every image. Computers are still catching up. When you click those images, you're labeling data. Every time you select a square with a bus or a traffic light, your answer becomes a tiny lesson for an AI system. Behind the scenes, the process unfolds in a loop. First, the system presents a grid of images. Next, your clicks and those from millions of others are collected as labels. This one has a bus, that one doesn't. These responses are averaged together, building a reliable answer for each image. The data feeds directly into training new AI models, sharpening their ability to spot objects in future CAPTCHAs and beyond. As the models improve, the challenges get harder and the cycle repeats. Louise von Ahn, the inventor of CAPTCHA, once described it as turning a nuisance into a global data engine. Millions of these labeling tasks happen every day, quietly powering the next generation of machine vision. Ticketmaster's ticket sales once fell to a wave of bots. In 2007, attackers used custom software to grab CAPTCHA images and send them to low-wage workers halfway around the world. For just 2 cents per solved puzzle, these human farms could break through any barrier, letting scalpers buy thousands of tickets in seconds. The court stepped in, ruling that bypassing CAPTCHAs was a violation of the DMCA, but the victory was temporary. As soon as one defense goes up, new workarounds appear. Today, some farms employ hundreds of workers, each solving hundreds of CAPTCHAs a day, sometimes as a side job, sometimes as their main source of income. Meanwhile, machine learning solvers are sold by subscription, promising up to 90% success rates, but often failing on the latest puzzles. Every improvement on one side triggers a counter move on the other, turning the fight against bots into a constant, costly arms race. It's not measuring intelligence, it's measuring humanity. The heart of every CAPTCHA is not about solving a puzzle or proving you know what a crosswalk looks like. It's about showing unpredictability, those small, unrepeatable quirks that come with being human. No two people move a mouse in exactly the same way, or pause for the same reason, or react to a confusing image with the same hesitation. These tiny differences are nearly impossible for a bot to fake. Even as computers get better at recognizing objects or mimicking clicks, they still struggle to copy the subtle, natural messiness of real human behavior. That's why the invisible checkbox matters. It's quietly looking for signs of life, not just the right answer. CAPTCHAs keep evolving because the line between human and machine keeps shifting. Each click now shapes what comes next. The challenge is not solved, it is ongoing. Thanks for exploring with simple things.